Welcome to the Cluttered Corner, everybody. I'm Katie Key with honky-tonker, outlaw, hippie, Richie Allbright.
Stop while you're ahead.
I'm starting to run out of
I've been called worse than all those things.
Well, your music has been described as classic, straight-up country. I mean, that when I listen to it, I can feel that. It's twang and it's got all the good stuff.
I hope that's what you hear.
Yes.
That's what you're supposed to hear.
There you go. And so it worked. See, it worked.
I hope it worked. This one is probably not as throwback as the last one. It's actually probably a little more, I call it driving, hard driving. Mm-hmm. Not every song on it, but certain songs on it. It's got some slow stuff on it too. But this one I think is not as traditional as the last one, but still within those boundaries.
Yeah.
I wanted to step out there a little bit, but I always have trouble stepping too far out because I always say you can't walk around for 20 years with your fist in the air about country music and then go out there and do the opposite
Yes.
of what you've been screaming about.
Yes.
So I have to stay within certain boundaries. But I had Billy Joe High on this one.
Right.
You know, and that makes a big difference. Not just his guitar playing, but his production, because he comes from Southern rock and outlaw country, kind of a mixture. And he's worked with Jared Birmingham forever.
Right,
you know, so
right.
So he's got a lot of that Waylon, hard driving, Hank Jr. thing in him, which I do too. So Jared and Billy produced this one together. So that helped a lot because I felt like I was still producing it, or at least a part of producing it, even though I was hired them to do it.
Yeah.
Because we think alike, you know. You don't really have to tell them what you're thinking because they already know.
Yeah.
You know, you're already on the same wavelength before you go in there. So you don't have a lot of arguing about.
And that helps the whole process getting through it.
Yeah.
Well, this one is called Kicking Down the Doors.
That in itself is a story.
Yeah.
The title.
The title, yes.
I had 9 songs. What I wanted to do, I have this thing about, I know a lot of songwriters have this thing about, I'm not going to record anything I didn't write. I'm going to write all these songs even if half of them are terrible, just because they have my name on them.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do like my heroes did and do some of mine, some of my friends. Because I got friends, old Nashville friends, that have written some great songs and stuff I've known for years that nobody's heard. Stuff I've carried around and always liked and wanted to cut. And you know me, I always put a couple of my hero songs on there. It's just part of the way I do it. So I wrote half of them, and I borrowed one from Haggard, and I borrowed one from Gene Watson. Oh. And then I took 3 of my friends' songs that I always loved and cut them too. So it was more of it was something that Waylon and Willie would have done in the 70s or Haggard and Jones would have done.
Mm-hmm. Well, where do people go if they want to find out where they can get your CD and come see you play?
You told me to look at that camera. You know, these days there's so many places to get it. iTunes, of course, if you're in the digital age, which I'm not. I'm a hard copy guy.
Yeah.
Only because I want to see who wrote it, who wrote the songs, and who played on it and all that. That's why I buy the hard copy. But you can get it on iTunes, CD Baby, my website, richieallbright.com, Amazon, Cirque Club Records down in Corpus.
All the cool
Lone Star Music out of, well, I guess they're in San Marcos now, not New Braunfels, they moved. But you just Google it, you'll find it, but make sure you use 2 L's.
That's right, Allbright, 2 L's.
If you use 1 L, you'll get Waylon's drummer.
Yeah.
Not me.
Not this Richie.
And that's always a source of confusion.
It is. But so 2 L's for Richie Allbright.
Allbright.
Well, thank you for coming to the corner.
Thanks for having me. It's been a while.
Well, you ain't no Hank, and you ain't no Haggard, and there ain't no songs about Willie and Waylon and you. And if you really gave a damn about country music, you'd ask your fans not to listen to you.